Many men nowadays are lost, broken, insecure. They don't know what they want to achieve in life. And even if you're not like them, even if you know what you want to achieve, you could be confused, unfocused, and you want to know how you get your power back. And that's what I want to explain to you in this video. In this video, I will give you 5 tips on how to get your power back, how to get more focus, how to know your mission clearly, directly, with clarity, and how you can achieve anything you want to achieve in this life. Because I know you're not like them unfocused little bitches who are just jerking off, watching porn up and do nothing with their life, like this right here. But you're still on the way to find yourself. And think about it, with social media, with thousands of business models at this way to train and doing this, do martial arts, but at the same time do this and that. The only way to be is confused and unfocused. Because many times we think social media helps us to find clarity, but that's not the way. Everything is for distraction. And if you don't have a mission and a full out plan on how and what you want to achieve, you will never achieve it. But let's start from the beginning. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you feel lost, why you maybe feel lost, why 80% of men are lost. I would say 99% of men are lost, insecure, broken, and how we can change that with 5 steps. I'm your Mindset Masculinity Coach, and I want to help you to become the best version of yourself. That is my mission for myself. And I know that my purpose and my mission personally is to help men to become the best version of themselves. I already help hundreds of men to change their life completely. Because I not only help men to get a good body or get a good mindset, I help them to completely change their life, because it's the mindset, the body language, the money, the business, and first of all, the purpose, the mission, and why you want to achieve something. It's nice that you have a great body and you're signing up to a, change your body course or anything like that. But if you don't change the patterns, the habits, the mind completely, you will never understand why you want to achieve something, and you will never feel completely. Because I can tell you right now, after working with me, you will change your whole life. But talking is easy. Let's get right into the video. I hope you're focused right now. The first thing, we got 3 sections, 3 phases, okay, that we want to talk about. And the first one is the trap. The matrix. Other people call it the matrix. I call it the trap. You can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's the life we're living right now. The distractions, the comfort. Think about it. I will give you a little hint why they want to control us and how they control us. If men are weak, they have no opinion because they're controlled by the comfort, by the distraction, by the dopamine, by not knowing what they want to achieve. Because a man with a mission is very dangerous. Think about it. You want to achieve something. You have a mission. How do you behave? Focus, concentrate, straight onto the mission like a hunter. Combined with your body, with your testosterone, with the energy you have within yourself, you will achieve it. And that's why it's so harmful. That's why it's so dangerous. Because they want to control us. I could make another video about that. I cannot talk about every topic on here on YouTube. I have a Telegram channel. You can discuss with me on there. Write me on Instagram. We're going to talk about it in detail. But just for you to know, I think if you're on the way like me, and if you understand me and my community and what I want to teach, you will understand why I talk about masculinity, and you will understand that we get controlled. If you want to have an extra video about that, let me know. But today, it's just about the fact that we get controlled and how we get controlled. So back to it. What do you eat? What do you see every day? Netflix, Pornhub. You open your smartphone and the first thing you see on your For You page are half-naked women. Why? Why is the most unhealthy food so cheap? Why is it so normal to eat 3 to 4 times a day? Why is it so normal to rest every day? Recovery. Why is training hard so unusual nowadays? Why is thinking like a warrior, testosterone? Why is being a man? Why is masculinity so dangerous? That's the trap we're living right now. Comfort over purpose. There is no purpose anymore. You wake up, you are born, you go to school and they tell you what you want to be. You don't think anymore. They think for you. So you get controlled from day one. And if you have another opinion, you're crazy, you have ADHD, you have to go to the hospital, like Arkham, Joker shit. You're crazy if you think different. I was a different thinker, and I was always the one that gets bullied. I was always the one that was crazy, Why don't he like just, why isn't he just like us? I know that feeling, and that's why I can feel you and help you. Another point, dopamine, distractions. Back then, 100 years, 20 years, even 10 years, it was like you going to the gym, you feel something. That is your dopamine right there. Something in your head happens. We can go into it, another topic, just testosterone, dopamine control, stuff like that. But let's make it short. If you go to the gym, you feel something afterwards. If you do something hard, you feel something afterwards. That's your dopamine. But nowadays, we get it like that. Half-naked woman, dopamine. Junk food, dopamine. Netflix, dopamine. OnlyFans, dopamine. Jerking off, dopamine. But what is that? Because you will have a short rush and then fall afterwards. And that's why most of you feel shitty after they jerked off. It's not only about the demons and Jesus Christ and not doing the right thing. It's also something within your body. Because that's wrong what you're doing right now. Not only subconsciously you know it, but also something within yourself. Very important. You get distracted. Everywhere you look, there's advertisement, there's distractions, there's half-naked woman, there's OnlyFans, there's junk food, just like I said. And that's why you will never find yourself or the truth for yourself, the things you want to achieve, the mission, because you're always distracted. And it's very hard. That's the trap. So a weak man is always controlled. Another very important thing is we have no male role models anymore. And if there is somebody out there, for an example, me right now, or a person that is very famous and trying to help men, is very masculine, he gets emasculated. Think about the superstars, the super role models 10 years ago, Marvel superheroes, all of these people get nowadays gay acting roles. The only one that I can talk about is Jason Statham, that is still a masculine man. But he lives his life for himself, There is no person anymore that is really like in that masculine frame, 20 years ago. Bloodsport, all of these movies, all of these action heroes, Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, all of these people who were very inspiring. Nowadays, we have females in higher positions. We have females who are stronger than men. We have insecure men. We have weak men. And all of that is something that gets into the brain of young men nowadays. And that is fucking dangerous because we will always think a woman is stronger. Why? Because we see it. Many people underestimate how strong films, movies, Netflix series are really for kids. Because when I talk to young kids nowadays, they really think women are stronger than men. Or they could possibly do the same thing. But that's wrong. Back then we knew the man was there to provide, to protect. We had strong male role models. But nowadays they fuck this shit up. You really think that's just something they do because they want to give more equality to women, yeah? Right, the same rights. No, that's on purpose. They do it because they have a bigger plan. Weak men can be controlled. So that's the trap right there. The symptoms right now, because you have no male role models, you are always distracted. You have no purpose. You're always living in your comfort. Is that you're looking like that right here. You have no drive, no mission, no testosterone. You wake up with no boner. You don't know what you want to achieve. You see women from the outside. You see women on the street, you're not attracted. But you see women on your phone and you're attracted. Why? Because these women on your phone, they're always looking perfect and you can find the one you like. But in real life, you see, not every woman looks perfect because that's real life. We're not in Dubai shit like that. Think about 10 years ago. Ask your father. He was going out and trust me, every woman he saw was fucking attractive. Not always in a sexual sense, but just, oh my God, her smile is fucking beautiful. Nowadays, you just look on ass, tits, ass, tits, ass, tits. And that's fucking crazy and destroys your head because you only see sex. It's not only about women sexualizing themselves. They make money with it. Think about it. Ask yourself, what would you do when you were a woman? Everything that happens, every fucking thing, every second of your life, everything that happens on social media is controlled and they're doing it on purpose. And if you don't understand it, if you really think they don't really understand what they're doing, trust me, they do. But that's for another topic. So you are right now having no drive. You have no opinion because everything you see is from the media. Think about your opinions, the things you think about, the things your thoughts, and analyze them. It's always from somebody or from social media or from the news. It's never your own opinion because you have no time. If you're always on your phone, if you're always watching something, if you're always talking to people, you have no time to analyze yourself and think about what you really want to achieve. That's why meditating is so important. That's why being alone is so important. But we will come to that. You're addicted to short-term pleasure. How hard is it? And I like this experiment. I love to do it. If I watch a film, I love to watch films that are from before the 2000s. Like 90, 80, something like that. Because it's very hard to watch these movies in a time we live in right now. Think about Marvel, super endgame universe shit. That's what they do to your kids. That's what they do to your brain. You cannot concentrate anymore, because if you watch Jean-Claude Van Damme, then you will think, what the fuck? That shit is fucking boring. Nothing is happening. But that is real focus right there. So train your mind. Tip for you. You have no mission because you're just living life, and that you're unfocused, you're confused. Even if you want to make money, because you see there's also a distraction, making money. Yes, making money is important, but you see so many business ideas and so many ideas that at the end of the day you do nothing but just watch another YouTube video about making money. Just start. That is the trap. That is the symptoms. That is the main station 80%, I would say 99% of men are in right now. Nobody's. How can we now become a masculine man and get the masculine reset again? By these 5 tips that I will give you right now. And if you're on that video right now, you're already 3,000 steps ahead. Because these people would say, who the fuck he thinks he is to stand there in a video and tell me what to do? No, I have my opinion. I'm not fat. I can stop jerking off if I want to. I like it. I can fuck a bitch if I want to. I can make money if I want to. Shut the fuck up. That is step number 1. Be real to yourself. Fuck your arrogance. Put your ego away for a second. I don't say having an ego is bad. I love, you see me, I have an ego. But you build that ego after you be real to yourself. I was fat. I was a nobody. I was in the same matrix. I was grown up in a fucking ghetto. Broke as fuck. My parents are the fucking matrix, okay? You can achieve anything if you want to. But you have to be real to yourself. I was real to myself. I was looking at the mirror and say, you know what? I'm fat. I'm broke. I'm half Indian, half German. I'm not born to be a somebody. But I can change that if I want to. Step number 1, be real, put your ego away. Because most of the times, the ego that you have right now was built from how you was born. So think about it. I was half German, half Indian. I thought I had to protect that. If somebody was bullying my mom or me for being broke, or my father because he was Indian, and I thought I had to, protect me. No, it's my parents. I'm not broke. Shut the fuck up, little bitch. You are broke. These people are not lying to you. So be real to yourself, accept that, and then change it, because you can change it. And you can change the way you were born. For an example, half German, half Indian, and do something good with it. I'm an Indian warrior, I'm a German poet, because I think so, because I was real to myself and I changed the perspective. Next thing, kill the old ego. Kill that fat ass. Kill everything that was from him. Kill the ego, kill every thought, kill every experience. You don't need that shit anymore. You only need the fact that you are changing your life right now. Number 3, small habits. Now you understood that you need to change something. And that's why in my coaching or in the things I teach also for free, I got many stuff for free. Go into the link, into the Thinkific link. There's everything for free. Ebooks, a course, 12-week mindset course, even that. Everything for you for free. Before people tell me, yeah, you only want to make money. I don't need your fucking money. Go free. But if you need help, I'm there. Because if I had somebody like me right now, I would go to him. But that's your decision. Number 3, small habits. Back to the point. Many people talk about change your body. Okay, you need to make this habit. But there are motivation videos where people say you don't need motivation. Funny thing, everybody starts somewhere. So you need motivation, and that's okay. Accept that fact and get that motivation. Small habits. You can never be focused if you're still in that trap. So you have to cut all of that off. But it's hard. That's why I say small habits. Replace one thing, one bad distraction that you got right now. For an example, even if you have all of these distractions, porn up, jerking off, junk food, start with junk food, because you need your testosterone and energy back. If you have energy plus the mindset, you will have the power to change your life. Because even if you have the mindset and say, you know what, I want to change my life, yeah. But you don't got that energy and you don't got that testosterone, you will not change. And that's what many people do not tell you. Just change your mindset, change your habits. Shut the fuck up. You're in a position where it's easy to do that. But if you're living in a ghetto, if you're broke as fuck, if you're fat as fuck, if you do not have no friends, if you have no male role models, if you have nobody to help you, how can you change your life without the real mindset and the testosterone? It's not enough. You need power, you need energy. So you need to start small with replacing some habits to then change your fucking life. Start with one thing, just one thing for the next 7 days. For an example, stop eating junk food. Stop eating sugar for 7 days. and analyze how you feel, your energy. Track your energy from 1 to 10 every fucking day. And you will see a change. You will see a difference. And that difference will motivate you to become better, because you see the habit. You know, we need something that shows us that that is better than that we were doing right now. Because how you feel when you jerk off, good. That's a short-term pleasure right there in that moment. You get that approved right in that moment after you jerk off. Look, I was addicted to junk food. I was eating junk food and I was feeling very good in that moment. But if you stop eating sugar and stop, eating junk food and stop jerking off, you will feel shitty for the first 7 to 3 days. You will feel shitty for the next 4 weeks. If you start to train your body, you will feel like a motherfucker. You will feel shitty. You will feel like, damn, what I'm doing here? I don't see a six-pack. I feel like shit. I got no recovery. I want to sleep. I want to rest. I want to jerk off. I want to do this. You have to realize that you have to go through that to then after 4 weeks see something. To then after 7 days feel something. That is the most hardest point. And if you do not got the abilities and the concentration to do that for the next 7 days, you will never achieve anything. That is the point. Many people say, there's a trick, there's a mind hack, there's a magic formula. No. Go through the hard shit. Accept the pain. But after the pain, you will feel so much better. And you will have no regret than just doing the shit that is feeling good in that moment. Fast for 1 day. Don't eat in the morning. Do something that is hard for you right now. If you're in a position where fasting 1 day is easy, do it for 7 days. If you're in a position where you never fasted and you love junk food, don't eat in the morning. You have to do it with your thing. That's why I like coaching, and that's why I teach my thing, and I love one-on-one coaching, and I love to do it individual, because every person starts on another point. That's very important to understand. Mind, body, energy, testosterone, and the last thing, mission. It's hard to describe a mission right now. It's hard to have a purpose right now. Many people will only find it when they go through that shit. For me, it was the same thing. I was going through shit and I do not know what I wanted to teach people, what I wanted to do in my life, what was my mission. Many people think just becoming a sports athlete is a mission, but there's something bigger, and you will find your mission by going through that shit. Okay, sometimes you just have to start. Just like David Goggins, read his book. There's no fucking purpose when you're 300 pounds. There is no fucking purpose when you start to run every day. There is nothing. But in that nothing, there will become something. Yourself. Your purpose is always yourself. How easy will it be to find your purpose when you're strong, looking into the mirror? You feel good, you feel energized, you got clarity. You can fast for 3 hours, you can fast for 3 fucking days, you can fast for 3 weeks if you want to. You can control what you eat. You can control what you look at. You can control your lust. Then you will find your purpose, because now you got clarity. Let's get it, champ. You can achieve anything if you want to. Link in bio. Apply for the one-on-one coaching. We can just talk for 30 minutes, or just get the free stuff. Just get the free stuff. If I can help one person, I achieved what I wanted to achieve. Because when I die, I want to know that I help people. And if I make no money with that shit, I don't give a fuck. You can make money with everything. Let's get it, champ.